Alright, what up, y'all? It's Metaphor back for more to kick the road. Represent everyone's you and I verse. We're gonna do a video on Capricorn fifth house, which is the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Got the prints, you know what I'm saying? Put your fingerprints on here so we can know who the fuck you is. Just kind of making jokes. But yeah, initiating creating new ways of practicality and logical and creating a plan. It's like the business plan. So in the fifth house, yeah, Virgo is going to be I'm sorry, first house Virgo being mutable earth. You know what I mean? You're all about the details, all about criticism and your personality. You know what I'm saying? Critical as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You being critical as fuck, you create this blueprint in the fifth house. Where you express yourself is cardinal earth, right? Initiating creating new ways of practicality and logic and you know, creating the business. You see what I'm saying? Uh Virgo tends to be, like I say, very critical, but they're also so critical to the point that they become detailed. You see what I'm saying? They know all the details. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna trick a motherfucking Virgo. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, their their fifth house being Capricorn, like I said, initiating creating new ways of practicality and logic, right? So whenever they express themselves, it's always going to be business. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to speak on irrelevant things. You see what I'm saying? If you're Virgo in the first house, don't get to just using your Mercury so much. You see what I'm saying? Because you're a Mercury ruled chart. Um, like you want to be communicating about everything, but see the details first. You see what I'm saying? And once you see the true details about something, you see the true logic about it. Boom, then you can kick your pentacles and throw all the motherfuckers at somebody. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just got your one pentacle and you hold on to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got your two pentacles, you balance as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You might just start, you know, Ace of Swords a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Throwing them motherfuckers everywhere because you know what the fuck going on now. So it's like Virgo really just has to sit in the in the expression. You see what I'm saying? If you sit in that expression and see the true details of it, you go it's like to say that think before you speak a little bit. Like before you express yourself, make sure it makes business sense, make sure it makes practical sense. You know, Virgo don't got too much of a problem with this, but I'm saying don't be so critical of others. Like think about it like, okay, if I criticize this about you, how are you going to react to it? And how are we going to create this blueprint after the fact of me criticizing this, right? So if I am personally this way, me expressing, you would see me as expressing myself this way, right? So if I can be critical about the detail about what we're talking about and like things that we're speaking about, being critical about you, then boom, we could create a beautiful goddamn I'm thinking about blueprint. You see what I'm saying? You got the nice perfect cube, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful dimensions. You follow me? Like to say that if you're building a home, you have a beautiful foundation, right? You know, their ninth house would be Taurus. So it's like the way that you, this is a bit of a tangent, but the way you gain wisdom and knowledge is fixed. So it's like you hearing me talk about don't be so critical about somebody, you might be like, man, look, I gotta be critical about a motherfucker because that's the way it worked. Hey, I get it. I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? Fixed Earth in the ninth house. That's interesting. It's right beside Gemini. Gemini being opposite to the ninth house. You see what I'm saying? Gemini coming from the third house. And I think it's kind of interesting here, maybe, because, like, you know, Taurus, like the bull, you know what I'm saying? Until they really feel like they backed up into a corner and they got to put the horns on your ass, they really not going to get too upset or like show nothing. They gonna play calm and cool and collected. So it's like in the ninth house, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be fluid. It's supposed to be um, mutable fire, right? Like expressing yourself and seeing the way other people feel about it. You see what I'm saying? And Taurus being fixed in the earth, it's like it's just about how you see it and how you think practically about the wisdom and knowledge. And it's like you kind of get into this stubborn nature sometimes to the point where you know you wait until your horns are up, you know what I'm saying, and now you in the bed, and then now you back to the corner. It's like a boxer being in the corner of the ring. You know what I'm saying? If you go a little bit too far right, you know what I mean. You're gonna have to come back left and get knocked the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? Or you're just gonna be stuck. You see what I'm saying? You just like kind of like, oh, how the fuck can I get out this? You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers start doing the little hug thing and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting because it's like just the way you work. You know what I'm saying? You only do it on the way you work, right? So maybe if you was in that corner and you watch the other motherfucker, like, all right, I'm blocking right now. I'm blocking right now. Let me just not stay all the way calm, cool, and collected. And boom, I see something, and then you attack it in the corner. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, got to get yourself out of there on your own. You know what I'm saying? You can't be looking for somebody else to bring you out of that stubborn nature. You got to bring yourself out of the stubborn nature. Hey, I know it could be difficult, Virgo, you know what I'm saying? But you being so detailed and critical, you just hearing this, you're going to be on your fucking job. I'll tell you what. And the wisdom and knowledge, just don't be so stubborn and know that there's others that can give you counsel that you're not aware of. You see what I'm saying? And that's one thing that Taurus is real good at with that Venus, being ruled by Venus. Like, to say that if somebody give you the wisdom and knowledge in a loving way, in a way that you can appreciate, like to say that if somebody give you like a book or something like that to read about, you know what I'm saying, that could give you a new way of seeing this wisdom and knowledge. And it's like, oh, okay, I love this individual. They gave me a book to learn from. I'm gonna read that. You see what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, with this Mercury ruled chart, it's like after you read the whole fucking book and you speak to them about why they gave you the book, then boom, you can make a blueprint about, oh, this is what I liked about the book. And you know what I'm saying? I like to write books too. And this is what I could write a book on it. Do you want to publish with me? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about the book? You know what I'm saying? We could co-write this together. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Shit like that. That way you working together with your wisdom and knowledge. You're using that. This is like, I'm getting a little bit of attention to the ninth house, but it's like you're using that wisdom and knowledge and that stubborn nature that that's the way you see it. But you can also, be with others and combine that. And now it's even greater energy because it's more than just your energy. So I'm saying you're not being stubborn. You're not being fixed on your own way of doing things, the way of only your way of seeing the wisdom and knowledge, right? Now you can create a blueprint on the way you express yourself, right? Because it's like it's more than just me. You see what I'm saying? There's more than just me in the world. It's like Virgo is mutable, right? You're able to kind of be a little bit here and there with an individual. Like you can be that Virgo that throw all the fucking pentacles and just smack everybody in the goddamn head, or you can be with somebody and they actually want to co-create with you, and you don't got to smack them in the head with all their pentacles. They already know that you got that ability. You might have already smacked him in the head a few times. Speaking theoretically. But yeah, have a good one, y'all. Holler back at me. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to do one more video today, and it's going to be on Aquarius 5th house.